Hi.
Hi, Joel.
Hello there, Pam. Hey there, Richard.
Hello, everybody else too.
Hey.
We're gonna leave it like that? Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Jules.
Hello, Joel.
Hey there, everyone I know.
Hey, Larry.
Long time no see.
Hey, Larry.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
How are you?
Fine.
Come here, you.
You talking to me?
We're gonna give everybody a few minutes to come in and say hello for a bit, and then we'll get the evening started. It's good to see Vinny in Atlanta.
Vinny.
Hello there.
It's good to see you, my
Hey, Vinny.
friend.
There we go. BC.
Hey, Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hi, everyone.
Hey,
do that.
Paul.
Hi, Joel.
Hello there. Hello, Colleen.
Hello. Hello, Josh.
Yes,
Hey,
hello,
Colleen.
Josh.
Good to
in
see you,
Philadelphia. Michael Pemberton, how are you, sir?
So I have to say right now that my Toronto Triangle shirt is thanks to Colleen. It was literally in like limbo between Canada and the US since, what was it, like
July 13th. I mailed it July 13th.
Wow.
and it literally arrived yesterday.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks to Colleen, you know, contacting the Postal Service and making it happen. So I didn't think it would happen, but I got it.
Yay.
So then there's still hope for my COVID badges to arrive from Canada.
I'm going to mute.
Yes, I heard about these badges and I haven't received them. So I'm assuming they were sent to everybody, including those of us that registered anyway.
The
Hunter, look for where we are.
I'm talking about you had to specifically order.
Ah, got it.
Are you going to say hi to everyone? Hey.
Hello, Jen.
Hi, Julie.
No, somebody's got some mic feedback.
Hello.
Temporarily unmuted everybody, but you can unmute yourself if you want to say hello for a couple minutes before we get started.
By the way, for those who haven't used Zoom a whole lot, if your Zoom is currently on mute, you can hold down the space bar to talk and it'll unmute you while you're holding it down. Push to talk.
Nope. Oh, okay. Oh, technical difficulties. Now try it. Hold down your space bar and say hello.
There we go.
Joel, you've got
Hello.
3 sign-ins. That Roger and Alberto as well, because there's 3 sign-ins with your name. Which might
Hello,
be causing
Josh.
feedback.
Bonjour, Jules.
I'm sorry, Pam, you want to repeat what you just said?
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Joel. Joel,
Yes.
you've got 3 sign-ins. You've got 2 sign-ins with your name but no picture, and then there's the one with your picture.
Oh,
So
okay.
that may be what's causing the feedback, and sometimes if
okay.
you've got more than one in close proximity.
So there's
Because
only
he's
me.
so awesome. He needs 3.
We can't get enough of
Joyce
Jewel.
is
We
here.
need more than 3.
Aloha,
I'm
well.
logging off.
Aloha.
Hello there. Welcome from Hawaii.
Oh my God.
So I just have to put out there, I'm also wearing my hat from Palm Springs. This is the Palm Springs hat.
That's Susan.
All right. So does anybody that wanted a bingo card that didn't get it in your email? If you do want a bingo card and you didn't receive the bingo card, I need you to do me a favor. If you'll hover down below at the bottom of the Zoom call, you will see a control bar. The far left says mute, stop video, etc. And then you'll see participants. If you'll click on participants, at the bottom of that, you'll see where it says raise hand. If you'll raise your hand if you need a bingo card, I will send you one in a private message. Otherwise, everybody that got an email from me, it was a specific link to your own personal bingo card. So if anybody needs a bingo card, just raise your hand and let me know. I see Judith.
Yes, I hope nobody shared their bingo cards. Can you imagine 20 people?
I'll send it to you in just a second, Judith.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me know if you got that, Judith.
Okay.
Someone else had their hand up. Did you
Okay.
notice?
I will
Laura.
look right now.
Not yet.
Okay, it'll be in a private message to you in the chat window, not an email, but in the chat window where the participants are.
Okay. Yes, I did.
Okay, it looks like Laura, you wanted one as well.
Okay.
Joan, you haven't turned on your video.
I'm trying, but it's not happening.
Okay. Now, what do I do with this?
So for everybody that wants to, that has the bingo card, just click on the links. It'll actually open up the actual live bingo card. And you have a couple options. In that, you can hard print it. If you happen to have a printer nearby, you can hard print it like the old days and even stamp it if you want to. Just know that we will be using the bingo cards at least 2 times, maybe 3 or 4 times. If not, you can use it electronically. And it's just like when you click, let's say you have a square that has been called, say swing through has been called, you click on that square and it'll put a red X. If you make a mistake, just click on that same square, it'll remove the X. And then if you want to reset the bingo card completely, at the top, it'll say reset. And you will be using the same card at least 2 times tonight. We're hoping to get 3 games in if at all possible.
All right.
Laura, I sent you your message. Did you get it?
Don't use your ink bingo stampers on your screen.
Yeah, that could get a little messy.
So should probably mention that, you know.
Yes, I
There
got
we
it.
go.
Thank you. I'm opening it up now. Thank you. I'm going to print it. Thank you.
Perfect. I don't see any other hands. All right. Now that that's done, the cards have been given out. The next thing I want to talk about is those that have a costume. Robert Road and has some bunny ears. If you want to play in the costume contest, again, I need you to raise your hand, just like we walked you through for the bingo card. So just click over the bottom, click on participants.
Move when you want to end it.
And then raise your
Move
hand.
cursor on this center thing here, down where my
Yeah.
finger is. No,
Now, these will
they'll change.
expand.
So again, just click on that and raise your hand and we will include you in that game. That game will happen in just a bit, but raise your hand. I love the bunny ears that we've got. Let me see if I see any other ones that
I
are.
can't hear.
Everybody is muted. Can you hear me? All right, we have a few people. It looks like we have Don Chef that's going to play. I see a few people that wants to play. So everybody's muted again. If you want to unmute yourself, just click the space bar or unmute yourself. Do you have any questions? Does anybody want to play the game, the costume game that does not understand how to raise your hand?
Joel, I'll say that there are probably a couple of other people at least who will join the costuming as well.
Okay. What we're doing is we're going to create a poll and everybody will get to pick who the top 3 winners will be for the costume contest. So that's why we're raising the hand. We're creating that poll as we speak. And once we get a few of those done, we will get tonight started. We're going to try to get started around 6:45. So about 3 more minutes to give a few more minutes. I've got a message or two from people trying to log in, had some issues, so they should be coming on any time. I would like to mention that we do have Darren going to give us is going to do 3 tips for us tonight: an intro to virtual square dancing, and then a mainstream tip, and then a plus tip. And then I have Miss Horizon that's going to be doing our bingo. As you can see at the bottom of my screen, I do have a ticker tape that's running across. And if you'd like to do a little donation to either or both of those individuals, just run out to veernorth.ca and you can do a little tip and we'll get that money to them. We appreciate those individuals taking their time for us tonight and joining us. And also, of course, I have to mention All Join Hands Canada. It's the major sponsor for tonight. So thanks to Pam and All Join Hands Canada. As she's smiling with her big face. I see there. All right. I think we have, Jean-Marc, how are we doing with the poll? Are we good?
You have 5 people so far.
Oh, that's fantastic. Any others? Again, if you want to have your name included in the contest for best costume, just raise your hand.
I don't think I understand the raising the hand part. This is Mark from Maryland. Do we get to vote? We don't have a costume, but we want to vote on the costume. I raised my hand. I don't know if that's right or not.
Okay.
No, everybody will get to vote.
Everybody
you don't
will
need
get
to raise your hand to vote.
Yeah, so everybody will get to vote. So we'll lower your hand there, Mark. Thanks for letting us know. Everybody will get to vote on the best costumes. And we'll do that via poll. And a poll is basically, you'll see it pop on my screen and you actually get to choose your top 3 candidate. Well, you'll choose your favorite and then the top 3 will win. So it's quite easy, quite fun. And that way we have the audience that tells us who has won and who has not. All right, well, Jean-Marc, I think it's about time for us to get the evening started.
Well, so far I've got participating in the costume contest, Don, Ernest, and Duke. If there's more people, go to participants and raise your hand. If not, after the intro, we will run with that.
About Bob and Mary Kay, I don't see them for the costume party.
Bob and Mary, oh yeah, they didn't raise their hand. I know Bob and Mary wants it, Jean-Marc.
Okay, I will add them.
Did you get Peter Davies with the costume as well?
Ooh, I see a whole gang with Rajay, Penny, and a gang of them, Natalie. And look at them. You got a whole gang there, Robert, Rajay. You're muted, by the way, if you want to talk to me. You're
Okay,
still
we've had a
muted,
few
but
people lower their hands, so I'm assuming they're not participating. I've got so far Don Chef, Ernest, and Robert Road.
and Mary Kay, of course, that'll be the same.
Right.
All right. Well, I think it's time to get this evening started. So again, we're going to mute everybody and then we'll unmute you in a bit. So enjoy the beginning of tonight.
I'm Jim Watson, Mayor of the City of Ottawa, and I'd like to sincerely congratulate the Ottawa Date Squares for celebrating their 25th anniversary this September. Despite not being able to host your weekend-long celebration event, I do hope you all enjoy the virtual celebration and to join you all in celebrating in person next September 2021. You will have plenty of time to practice for the Square Dance convention taking place right here in Ottawa in July 2023. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Yay, that's a way to start an evening, don't you think? We're very proud of our mayor. Obviously, he came out of the closet about a year ago, and we're glad he's one of us. And he's excited to welcome everybody, of course, in person next year. And again, of course, convention in 2023. So I was excited to get that message from him earlier in the week. I'd like to actually point out a few people that we have some special guests here. And I can see one right now that I want to say hello to is Don Chef. He is in his best O Canada wear. Hey, Don, why don't you come up a little bit closer to the camera so we can see your lovely outfit. Jean-Marc will put you up in as a snap that you can see. So why he's dressed up in that, we actually have Steve as well, I believe. Let me see. There's Don in his best red and white. Our theme for next year's Veer North to the Capital in September is O Canada. So your best red and white outfits, just like this here. So please do get your best outfits out for our theme night on Saturday, the 18th, next September. Steve, are you on with us? You want to say hello and welcome everybody next year? Maybe.
Here I am.
Here you are.
There I am. I got confused.
You're in your best Oh Canada and your best costume. Look at you.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thanks to the Triangle Tarts for supporting us always. They've come many a time to our Pride events and helped us promote the Ottawa Date Square. So I want to say thanks to them, and thanks for Steve for putting that together and having them show up for me tonight. So thank you very much. All right, let's talk about the contest now. As I mentioned, so I'm going to give me just a second. I'm working on that. Jean-Marc, did you have the poll ready for me so I can see who the contestants are and we have them speak for just a second? So while he's finishing that, we need to talk about what we're giving away tonight. So thanks to All Join Hands Canada. They were they donated some prizes for us, and it's actually what I call a sweat rag, or if you glisten, you can call it a glisten rag. Has its own little belt loop, so you put this on your pants leg, and it is this is the logo of tonight's theme, so the Veer North 2020. And so you'll get, I have up to 9 of these to give away tonight. So we're giving at least 3 away for the costume contest and then the bingo winners. So if you should happen to win one of these tonight, do me a favor and email me at info@veernorth.ca. That's info@veernorth.ca, your name and your address, and we'll drop this in the mail to you. And if you happen to be in the States, obviously it sounds like from what I heard just a minute or two ago, you'll get it sometime next year. At least you will get it.
We'll come pick it up.
If you're close by or can get across that border, come on. We would welcome you. So
We'll jump the
I love the Kendall. I love the shirt. It looks familiar.
It does.
All right. So let's see who is actually in our. Oh, looks like we only have 3 contestants, which means they'll win automatically. So that's a good thing. So Ernest, I see you there. Why don't you go ahead and say hello to us? And you're wearing your best Oh Canada too. It looks like that. Well, I think a moose comes from Canada anyway.
Well, believe it or not, this was in my closet. So when I saw it was an animal theme and it was Canada, I figured it was time for it to come out of the closet tonight.
Well, we're glad it came out of the come out of the closet. I have to say, when I moved to Canada 7 years ago now, the one thing I was determined to see is a live moose when I got here. Leaving Atlanta, Georgia, moving to New Brunswick, Canada, I was determined to see a moose. I've still only seen a baby moose, so I have not seen a big one yet. But I keep hearing if you see a moose, it's usually in the car with you, which is never a good thing. So I'm glad the moose came out to see me tonight. All right, let's see who else we have here. Dawn, I think we just said hello to you a minute ago, but go ahead and say hello to me again so we can see your outfit.
Hi, Joel. How's it going? Nice to see you again.
You too, Dawn. Looking lovely as ever.
Thanks for hosting. Happy anniversary to Date Squares. I know
well, thank you.
25th anniversary this year, so that's very exciting.
Well, we're excited, and we're glad everybody had some free time to come and join us tonight. That's for sure. And thanks for supporting us always, especially in your best dress. And we'll see that outfit hopefully next year.
Absolutely, I'm signed up.
Fantastic. All right, that leaves Robert and Mary Kay. Go ahead and say hello to me.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Robert, Mary Kay.
Hi there. We are so sorry that we cannot be together. We miss Canada.
Yeah.
And all of you.
Well, we miss the two of you extremely. You are always supportive of us, and we truly appreciate it. We really do. So thanks for joining us, and thanks for the bunny ears. And obviously, Steve has already Oh, thank you. And Steve, I've already said hello to you, but obviously you got both going on, a animal and the Veer North. So
Yeah.
I've got a rag for you, of course.
All right, here I am again. Is that overdoing it?
Never can you overdo. Never. Nope. I'll say no. So obviously, the four of you, if you'll please email me at info@veernorth.ca, your name and mailing address, I will get you this grand coveted prize out to you ASAP. And Steve, you'll get yours the fastest.
Yeah.
You're across just about 10 minutes from the house. So there you go. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that little bit of fun. I did anyway. All right. Well, I think it's time for us to play some bingo. Who's excited about bingo?
Yay.
Yay! So again, I'll go over those rules on how to play. Obviously, in email, I sent you a bingo card link. Click on that link. It'll open it up in your browser, and you can play from there, or you can play from a printed bingo card. Obviously, oh, somebody's got it all printed out there, I see. So obviously, it's just the same bingo as you're always used to. But in my world, I did not put a free space. So you have to earn every square that you get. Sorry about that. Not sorry. Maybe I am. Whatever. So anyway, I am very excited. Debuting on the drag scene here in '96 in Ottawa, and then moving to Toronto for 10 years. She's happy to be back in Ottawa, where she's raised over $17,000 for various youth organizations and started an online TV channel called Diversity in the Capital. I'm very proud to call her a friend of mine. Please welcome Miss Horizon. Miss Horizon, you have the show.
Welcome to my boudoir. Dun, 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 dun. How y'all doing? Welcome and a happy anniversary to each and every one of you. I am so excited to be here, and I'm sure we are going to have a lot of fun right now. So I'm going to see what this is doing. So I've got to do a little thing. There we go. We're going to spotlight my video. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Congratulations to the 4 winners. You all were fabulous. And I know there's another guy that's still changing, and the queen was on time, but he's still changing. Just so you all know. So can everybody hear me properly? Everybody's good? You can all hear? I'm doing a grand view. Everybody give me a thumbs up if you can hear. Are you all ready to play the first game? All right, so let me just, I am actually going to show you what I'm doing as it happens. Are we ready? Here we go with the first game. We are calling, oh wait, I can't. Crap, I just did 2. So the first game, we need to pick what we're doing for the first game, right? So how about we do 1 line, diagonal? That sound good with everyone? All right, so the first call is centers in. I like being in the middle.
Actually, that's call number 2. So call number 1.
Oh, call number 1 is square through. Square through, 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it 4, 3, 2, 1? So you need to put those 2 down. Eventually, you know, I can be taught. I'll learn how to do this. So we've got square through, 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it 4, 3, 2, 1? And centers in, because I like being in the middle. Don't tell me what. We're looking for 1 line. You don't get the free space on this one, eh? So we don't give you nothing. You gotta earn it. All right, now we're going to the next call. Sweep a quarter. Sweep, sweep, sweep. All right. So I'm keeping an eye on the chat. So if you have a bingo, like they told you earlier, hit your space bar and yell bingo, I will stop. You can actually type it, and that's kind of like snail mail, so eventually it'll get to me. Or you can actually put it in the mail and then, actually no, if you have a shredder, just write out a piece of paper and put it in there and then send it to me. And then I'll be sure to get it for you. All right, we're going to the next call. Here we go. Flutter wheel. Flutter, flutter, peanut butter. I'd like to thank the writers for this evening, making me look so awesome. I'm gonna actually have to come and see you all do some of these square dances because I'm intrigued. I got to promote your organization during the entire Pride Day that we did on diversitycapital.tv. And if you haven't seen it, you need to go to the YouTube channel, diversitycapital.tv, or at MZ Horizon and find the entire Pride Day, which I put videos on from 12 noon until 6 p.m. So I hope you all come down and see it and check it out. We're going to the next one, extended. It's sort of like hair extension. Just a little bit. This is all real. I'm all real. The only thing that's fake is the glasses. No, I'm just kidding. I need those to see too. Everything's real. All right, next one. Here we go. Circle to a line. La la la. I don't even know if I'm doing these calls right. I see Joel in the corner of my screen, so if he's laughing, then I'm sure you're all having a good time. All right, so now I can keep. So this way, they're still on the screen for you guys. So if you get squirreled and you can't see what's going on, you're actually going to be able to see the last couple of calls in a row. So we're going to go to call number 7. Spin the top. Spank the bottom. You're making me sound so dirty. I don't normally like talk about things like this. Like, really? I don't. I'm not a bad
The
girl.
most fun you can have with your clothes on.
The most fun, yes. Yes. Yep. All right.
And sometimes we take our clothes off too, occasionally.
When I have a shower, that's where I sound the best, when I sing in the shower. Yeah. Next call, here we go. Number 8, Seesaw, you're out. Everybody hear my electro swing? Yes, you like it? It's all good, it's not too loud? All right. I thought we'd go back to the 1950s. It's just that the bingo's never been online in the 1950s. I remember going to Super X with my parents, and they would sit in the bingo, and we would go play on the rides. Only the rides that were around the bingo, though. So. All right, next call. Here we go. Recycle, trash pickup. Who you calling trash, Daddy? Really?
I think we need a new tip.
You need a new what? A new tip?
New set of calls. These are bad calls, you know.
They're bad calls?
Yeah, they're not on the card.
They're not on your card.
That's right.
Oh, wait.
Can you turn the music down a little bit?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on call. All right.
And then we need some better calls. I don't have hardly anything X'd out.
Oh, but look. Beggars can't be choosers. Here we go. Next number, Box the Gnat. You can say gnat. Gnat. Do you know what a gnat is? I'm sure you guys do.
No, but we know what a box is, honey.
Oh, God, it's one of those groups. All right, next call, circle left or circle right, whatever you want to do. You're just upset because you don't have any numbers or words. But you have to love me anyway. All right, go home. If I have to. I'm already home, actually. So we're all actually home, which keeping and flattening the curve is what we all need to do. Thank you, Ottawa Gatineau, for doing that as much as you can. I know it's paining a lot of us to be stuck at home, but with somebody with a low immune system, I appreciate it, and I respect you, and I thank you, and all, if there's any personal care workers or essential services watching and playing tonight. Thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of my arms.
Is go home a call, or is that just something callers say all the time?
I think Darren needs to answer that. That's true, but I do hear it a lot, go home, but that's maybe because I mess up a lot.
Well, don't ask.
Heard scramble promenade called a few times.
All right, so just remember, we're looking for one line anywhere on your card, one complete line. That's all we're looking for. You will give me your card number and we will actually all check it in real time to make sure that you've got the right bingo. Single hinge. Single hinge. Is it squeaky?
Wait, first you said diagonal. Is it now?
Do you have a dog that has a squeaky toy?
Yay!
What's that?
Yay!
Yay? Is that a bingo or you're just happy with the single hinge?
Just happy.
How you doing, honey? You having a good time? You doing all right?
First you said you wanted diagonals. Now you're saying any line of 5?
Well, yeah, why not? Why make it so complicated? We're out here to have fun, right?
All right, but I just...
One line anywhere on your card.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
I think we should just do any 5.
That's fine, but that's not what you said first.
We don't need rules.
Exactly. Don't hold me to any rules. I don't listen to them. Why would you? I'm sorry, honey. Oh, I feel so bad. All right, the next one. Slip the clutch or grind the gears. I don't drive a standard. Actually, I do. Yeah. My rider needs to be fired because I actually have a standard car. And nobody wants to drive my car because it's automatic. Manual. Manual, automatic. No, manual. See? Belong underneath this. Seriously. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad you are all here with me this evening. This is fun. I've never done an actual virtual bingo. I've done like the bingo where you crank the numbers and everything, but this whole square dance call is different. And I hope you are all being patient with me. Madame, love ya. Don't know yet, but I love you. All right, next one. Here we go. Fold. I don't do laundry, but I know when to fold them. Know when to hold them. Know when to walk away. Know when to roll. You better count your money. Sitting at the table. All right, enough. All right, fold. Make sure you've X'd it on your card or dabbed it with your dabber. Oh my God. If you don't watch The Masked Singer, it's coming up this week. Well, next week, after Sunday. And you totally have to watch it because there are some superstars. Shaka Khan that did it. And you don't even know who's under that mask. It's even better than makeup. They wear a full mask and you have no idea who it is. Great singers. Even Sarah Palin was a good singer. But you didn't know it was her until she took the mask off. So I highly suggest it. Next one, tag the line. Tag like a price tag. I love shopping. My audio went soft. Yeah, well, how about I just stop that other one and make sure that you hear nothing but me.
Yeah, for some reason you're not as loud as you were a few minutes ago.
Okay, well, let me bring my mic up. Because. All right. Let me go back to here. Momento, por favor. Yep. Oh, maybe it could be because of this. Is that better? No?
You're not too bad. Just speak up a bit and keep going.
All right, here we go. We are going to continue, and I'm just going to scream at the top of my lungs. Here we go. First couple, go left. First couple, go left. The next couple goes right. If you don't know what your right or left is, too bad. You are going to slam into each other, and you shouldn't touch each other, so learn your left and rights. Next call. Here we go. First couple. No, turn through. Oh my goodness. Don't turn me too much. I'm a dizzy queen. As you can tell, I can't even read the words right. So I am dyslexic and ADHD and blah, 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 and part kitty cat and part dog because as soon as I see a squirrel, oh, look, something shiny. Anyways, kidding.
Bingo.
Oh, we have a bingo. Oh, all right, Mr. Bingo Bobber. What is your card number? Your bingo ID number.
3-1.
All right, we are going to view the card. Bella, we got a bingo. Round of applause. Who am I speaking with? Who just won the bingo?
All right, unmute yourself and tell us.
Yeah, stop keeping the assholes in suspense.
Yeah.
Oh, they never said it had to be PG-13, so I'm sorry. So who's the bingo winner? Who are you? Tell us about yourself. Are you married? Are you single?
Me, Paul. Can you hear me now?
Hi, Paul.
There we go.
So hold on, because we have me spotlighted.
Who's Paul?
There's Paul.
Duke and Mark, MD, is that it? No.
Congratulations, Paul.
What's that?
Oh, you're gonna win a free kick in the ass. I'm on my way to your house and I'm gonna come and kick your butt.
I can hardly wait.
Congratulations, Paul. I'm excited as you. I'll get you a rag out in the mail, but I do need your mailing address. So make sure you email me at info@veernorth.ca.
I will do that, Joel.
All right. Well, let's get another card. Just hit reset on all of your cards. Let's do another game. That one went fairly quick.
That was pretty good. Well, I can take more time if I need to.
Absolutely. Let's go to another game.
Right. Well, since you all haven't been entertained in probably God knows maybe forever, unless you're watching CNN, that's my favorite soap opera. I love that soap opera. It's so good. That idiot across the border. And if you vote for, or if you're that way.
Remember, you're talking to a lot of Americans.
Remember to vote.
We wish he was across the border. They don't know, they don't understand AA.
No way, eh? Seriously? All right. So we are about to start a second game. So how are we going to do this, Joel? How do you want this done? What are we looking for? The outside square or?
I think let's do the outside square. So take your bingo card, all up top, all on the sides. So all top, bottom, side. So a square, the outside square has to be filled up.
So the BINGO and then all the way down, top to bottom.
And then the bottom, yep. Nothing in the middle. Yeah, that's right. So let's get going. I think we can go fairly quick on this, but I think we're having a good time.
I know. I just saw something on Facebook the other day that I don't even know if the bingo is the farmer's name or the dog's name. Does anybody know? I have no idea. It's a good thing I'm pretty. All right, here we go. Full outside square on your card. And the first number is flutter wheel, flutter, flutter, peanut butter. And if you don't have these on your card, take it up with the people who gave them to you, not the caller. Don't be mad at me. You have to love me.
The caller always gets blamed for everything.
I know. That's why.
Was that Darren?
Oh, I see. Yeah, you made them do the wrong sequence. That's probably your fault. It's definitely your fault. Ferris wheel. Whee! I wish we would have had a exposition this year, but you know, it's not in the cards, and we need to stay home and stay safe and have sex with yourself. That's what you're guaranteed. It's all good. I'm kidding. Most people my age don't have sex anymore. Star through. Star through. It keeps up. I'll be seeing the stars. If this keeps up, I'll be seeing the stars. See, I'm not good at reading. I'm gonna actually have to join this group now because then now I want to know what all these things mean. But it's always heals to Jesus. I never see the stars, anyways. All right, next call. Here we go. Couples circulate. Couples circulate. Copulate? What? Circulate? No.
Circulate.
Oh, it's circulate. Yes, thank you.
But copulate is much better though.
You know.
Much more better.
I'm thinking that, yes. All right, I have to do this because I feel like I'm like blocking because I'm seeing something completely different from y'all. So.
I don't know, Joel. Most of us can circulate over and over and over again, one right after the other.
Yes. If you can read between the brackets and you can rotate.
I have to say, oh, that was not nice, but I liked it. It's true, but you know, I do like to circulate, and then we'll stop there. Never mind.
We have some virgin ears on here, don't we? And if we don't, well, I'm sure even your ears have been figured. Come on now. All right, next one. Explode the wave. Kaboom! Thank you, gentlemen, for making me so entertaining. Drive-through is the next one. It's been I've been in a few dives in my day. Yes, dives. Oh my God. Anybody remember the coral reef? And that wasn't really a dive. I had the best night. I think it was only there once. I had the best night of my life there once. It was great.
We used to call it the oral grief.
Yeah, I got to perform there once, and I did a What's Up remix, and oh my goodness, that's going over 20 years ago. So you guys are celebrating your 25th anniversary, and you guys are only 5 years older than me. Well, Horizon. No, right. Andre's much older. All right, swing. Swing your partner round and round. Isn't that what you do? I actually knew the rest of it as they use and kick him in the nuts and knock him down. Anyways, I'm not a violent person. Follow your neighbor. Follow your neighbor. I'll follow my neighbor any day. He's hot. Actually, one of them is. Okay, two. Let's be honest. I have two neighbors that are pretty hot. I'm in Finley Creek, so if anybody's in the Finley Creek area, join the FC Inclusive on Facebook, and we are promoting businesses. This is for inclusive means that we are promoting the small businesses. So if you have a small home business, we will promote you. So make sure you join the group. All right. I'm hearing messages, so let me just check my mobile device to make sure I'm not getting in trouble from the boys.
Please tell me, Miss Horizon.
Yes.
Did your hair care specialist select brunette? Because I think blonde would be a much better color for you.
Oh, well, I'm more of a, okay, well, so generally I do Celine and I do pink and I have a few other characters, but yes, I didn't want to wear the brunette hair tonight because I'm kind of tired of being that French beautiful bombshell, like. But thank you. Thank you very much. I do have dark hair. The drapes do match the carpet. So there's a little bit of gray, I mean blonde in both of them. So this is au naturel. There we go. All right, follow your neighbor. We did that 8 chain through. 8 chain through. This call takes too long. I'm hoping you're all getting all these puns, because if you don't blame me. That's all I've got to say. And I love you boys. You guys are like the apple of my life. More like a prune. No. An apple.
Did you just call me a prune?
Well, we did talk about earlier that there's a dinosaur here. There's 2 dinosaurs. The main organizers of this group, right? There's 2 dinosaurs here.
Yes, you're talking about my husband and Larry. They started this club 25 years ago, so I guess they are the older ones. Yes.
Yes. Well, I wasn't gonna say their birthstone is lava. I'm not that rude. Come on, seriously. All right, next call. Dosado. Hey, French call. I used to know a little Dosado. It was in one of those nursery rhymes. I can't remember what it is. I smoked too much pot. Can't remember. Actually, I'll probably ask Google later. Do you remember in the good old days where you could have an argument in a bar and then you could sit there for a half an hour debating one subject until you had to ask the bartender to go into his office or the owner of the club and search it on the old Googles? What's the answer to put us all out of our misery? Now that conversation lasts about 2 minutes because people are like, hey Siri or Alexa. I hope I don't acknowledge any of your devices. Oh, I think I did one. Sorry. I'll find something nicer to do next time and make it play a nice song for you. All right, here we go. The next one, track 2. Doot, doot. Remember, we're looking for an outside square on the card, the entire outside square. Acey Deucey, quack. They're probably thinking I'm crazy in the next room. We have 2 little kittens and they went through surgery this week. So I'm in a secluded room in the house and my partner's in another room secluded with 1, possibly 2 of our kittens. It's like I'm a brand new newborn baby kind of person. I haven't slept in 3 days. Thankfully, I'm wearing a lot of makeup and you guys can't tell. You turn back. Bah! Bah! You turn back. Veer north. Veer left. Veer north 2021. I am so anxious and I hope that I'm going to be part of the next year's event. I love Joel and JM so much. I was so proud to be there for the Mr. Ottawa Bear competition a couple of months ago, which was several months ago, just before the quarantina happened. So thank you guys for having me. Diversity in the Capital was just getting started then, so I think I still have a couple of videos that I'm actually working on to be able to do a little clip of you, but I'm so honored that I got to share the square dancers during the entire broadcast that I did on Pride Saturday, so August 25th, I think it was. We're gonna have to put, or I'll ask Joel to send the email to the YouTube channel to the entire broadcast where you were featured. All of you were featured for the square dancing. So not just the Ottawa Bears, but the square dancers as well. Yellow rocks, hugs all around. See, I thought of yellow rocks. I was like, king in the sky. What? No, we're not there yet. Can somebody explain to me what Yellow Rocks is? I need a co-host. Like,
Yes, Yellow Rocks. Basically, it is when you hug someone. So in square dance, you give hugs after a tip. So once we've danced 8 to 10 minutes or whatever that time frame is, we give each dancer a hug in the square, and that's called Yellow Rocks. So hugs all around.
So I need some like human attention. I need to come and join this group. Seriously. That's great.
I think you should. I think you would enjoy it. What's the next call?
The next call is Weave the Ring. Weave the Ring. This is where I'm supposed to do some kind of clap, twirl, and swing with every other person. I hope I don't trip on these heels.
Absolutely. We go around the circle and we clap and
so here's
have a good old time.
Heels.
Oh no. What happened to the shoes? Where's the heels?
They're hanging in the ceiling.
Oh no. Well, let's go to the next call and see what happens.
I just have to do a little handstand and then I'm back into my heels.
Oh, then you're back in just like that.
Yeah. Flip the diamond. Flip the diamond. Fit it to my direct. Fit Flip it in my direction, please. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Are they really your best friend?
I'm not much of a diamond.
Oh, I am. Jean-Marc, we're hitting 10 years in November. I'm expecting a big rock.
Oh, geez.
Expecting and getting are two different things, but you know, a boy can wish.
I'll dig one up in the garden for you.
That's not quite the rock I was thinking about. What's that next call?
See, my partner is into like that whole Star Trek and thing, and I think it has to be like grinded from a mountain. You can't grow it.
Exactly.
I know that much. Single hinge. Is it squeaky?
Well, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? Is what I've heard.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. All right, next one. Grand Square 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you get the hint.
How are we doing? Do we have anybody that's edging? Are you
Ooh,
almost?
I forgot about the edging.
Yes, that's the best part of bingo is when you edge.
I didn't bring my poppers, so I'm like, I'm like totally lost. Anybody edging? You want to send us a little comment that you're getting close?
Yeah. Anybody getting close to bingo? No.
Nobody?
Nobody?
All
Well, let's
right.
keep going
Here
then.
we go. Split two. That has to hurt.
Well, for some people.
Some of us actually like it.
Yeah.
I have the inside nearly filled, but only 2 for the outside square. All right, so people are edging.
They are.
Edging. Square through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or is it 4, 3, 2, 1?
All right. What's next?
Circle left or circle right, whatever you want to do.
Well, again, you got to know that right from the left, I guess.
Yes. Your left
Or the
and
other
right.
left or the other right. However.
Is it stage left or is it stage right?
or I don't know. However you figure out what the left is the right.
The crap out of people with that too, eh? Left, right, right, left. See, I was in the military, the Army cadets, so it's left, 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 right, left. So I'm pretty good with that. Right and through left. Right and through left. Thank you.
Right and left through, you mean?
Right and left through.
It's all good.
Lexia at its best, folks.
I need 10 more.
Oh no,
10
that's
more?
not very good. Oh.
Hello.
Oops.
Forward and back. That was fun, I think.
So Darren, why do you do just forward and back? I mean, that really gets you nowhere. It gets you right back to where you were.
Yes, Darren, please tell us.
So do a lot of calls. Take you right back to where you started from.
Technically, all of square dancing is exactly that when you think about it.
Yeah, but at least I go some places, I think, occasionally.
You're still staying in a major, huge square, though, aren't you?
Yep, you're in a square. Well,
I mean,
you
I'm
hope to
not a
be
rocket
anyway. If you're not in a
scientist.
square, unless you're doing hexes or something, you're in a mess.
I'm not a rocket scientist, but my mother's had me tested. And you're in a square, I think.
There you go.
Center's in. Center's in. It's like being in the middle. You can choose.
Into a half sachet or whatever it is. I think that's what they sometimes say.
I love sandwiches. I like being the meat in the middle of the sandwich. I'm more
We
like-
don't judge.
Judge. I judge. I'm better than Simon Cowell watching America's Got Talent. He doesn't know crap. I'm kidding. He actually does know quite a bit.
He's pretty good.
Past the ocean. Splash.
That's one of my favorite calls. I think it's fun. That and ping pong circulate. But right now we're just talking about past the ocean.
Which one? Ping pong circulate?
Yeah, that's in plus. That's
Oh my
an
goodness.
advanced.
You guys are like all Priscilla, Queen of the Desert in this?
Yeah.
Remember the ping pong lady?
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about with the ping pongs. Yes.
That is my absolute favorite gay pride movie to watch is Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
There you go. Are we getting any closer? Come on, we're 26
All
calls
right.
in. Anybody? Who else is edging?
All right, chains down the line. Chains down the line. Chain me, whip me. I just bought some new sexy underwear from Chain Boy last weekend, so 2 weekends in a row I was at Playboy, and we bought some underclothing, and well, it's worked twice.
Plain Boys are very close, about an hour drive away from Ottawa's gay campground.
Yes, they're only an hour away, and last weekend it was open to friends and family.
Oh, cool.
So everybody was allowed.
Awesome.
All right, ladies in. Speaking of open and inclusive, ladies in, ladies what?
Yep.
Yes,
so on
they
that
were-
weekend, they were welcome as well.
They were welcome as well. My partner's best friend Chantal came, and we rented a little plot for her, and she got sick, and she had a good time.
Got sick of that. Oops. What's that next call?
I see. Fold. I don't do laundry.
You've already told us that once. I don't either. Thanks, Jean-Marc.
I've almost got a line for the first game.
What's that?
That
You
was
got a full line now?
Larry
Almost-
finally got his full
Almost
line.
have a
Poor
line
Larry.
for the first game.
Larry,
Poor Larry.
when sex is done and you said you've come, it's too late.
I'm 3 time zones behind. You know that, eh?
Alamade left. I hope I'm saying that
Alamand
right.
left. Alamand.
It's German, right?
It's German-ish, but yes, Larry, he's on Pacific Coast. He's out in Vancouver. We have Vancouver Island. We have Hawaii. We've got a Germany participant on tonight. So we've got people from all over the states. And obviously we have some locals here too, but we're so thankful that everybody's here. All right, let's keep going.
All right, slip the clutch or grind the gears. I don't drive a standard. We've already established I do. I like stick shift. You ever driven a stick shift, girls?
I've driven a couple
You can
shifts
learn
in
a
my
stick
time.
shift, and you can just be sitting in your bed while you learn the stick shift. You just squeeze on that. And anyways.
What's next?
Send me a message for a private lesson. All right, turn through. Turn through. Don't turn me too much. I'm a dizzy queen. It's a good thing I'm letting you guys be lovely. I'm kidding. I love these two boys. They're awesome. I hope you're all having a good time. They've done such hard work. Please give them a round of applause for all the help and all the hard work that they've done to put this together for all of you today. So scream at the top of your lungs. Thank you guys so much. We're going to continue. Wheel around, kind of like Wheel of Fortune. Pat Sajak is cute. Vanna is an old queen. Really? Pat Sajak is hot. And Vanna is a bombshell. Like, oh my God. I haven't seen them in a while.
Vanna is from South Carolina, not too far from where I was born and raised.
See, I've done the Lisa LaFlamme look, and I sent it to her through Twitter or something. And it didn't
Oh yeah, she's a local CTV
Yes. I
news
last
person.
interviewed Leslie Roberts.
Oh, there you
Horizon
go.
Show.
Let's go. Let's. What's next call?
Hey, you know when you're being rushed. Scoot back! Scoot back!
All right, let's keep it trucking.
Walk and dodge, like I did to my last boyfriend, or last ex-husband, really. Alamo style, balance there a while. Alamo style, balance there a while. Seesaw, your own. Seesaw, your own. Step to the wave. I guess I'll need a towel for this one.
Not yet.
Outside square.
All right.
Hey, a line.
You got a line. Oh no.
It's a nice line.
It's
All
a
right.
beautiful line. It is. I'm sure of it. Promenade home.
Promenade home. Can I take an Uber instead? Which, yes, I'm tired of driving the stick shift. Every once in a while, I take an Uber. But you're going to wear your mask. Zoom! Zoom North to the Capitol 2020. And thank you to Zoom and the gentleman for organizing tonight.
All right.
Next one, courtesy turn. Courtesy turn. Is that like a courtesy flush? Courtesy flush. Next one, ends bend. and bend for a friend. Really? I've done that since 1996. Actually, not true because I've become a man sometimes. Four ladies chain. Were there any whips involved? No. No, I just lost my mouse. Second, only correct.
All right, we have to be getting close. Let's keep going.
All right, lead right. No, the lead is wrong. The follow is right. Walk around the corner. What's around the corner? Come on, an outside square is what we're looking for. Sweep a quarter. Sweep a quarter. Sweep. No, I'm hearing somebody making noise. That's all good. We're going to continue. Shoot the star. Hey, we have a gun. We have gun laws here in Canada. No shooting the stars. But sometimes you need to protect your damn self. Anyways, that's just here and there. Pass out. Happens to me every Friday night. Pretty much, really, actually. We have a little fire pit that we put on in the backyard on a Friday night. We even do s'mores on a little fire pit. But it's propane, so let's not get too crazy. Extend. Is that sort of like hair extensions? Hair extensions. And here we go. Circle to a line. Circle to a line. La, la, la.
Do we have anybody that's one away? Anybody one away?
Clever computer person made it so nobody would win.
Is anybody one away? Two away?
Two away. Guilty luck. 6 away. Two away. Well, let's try and fix that. Slide through.
Yay, two it is. All right, slide through. How about that?
Whoosh! Whoosh! Baby, woo! Do you believe in life after love? Yeah, I haven't used my voice in a while. Slide through. Pair of.
Nice pair.
Yeah, I haven't seen a pair of those actually in a while, but actually that's not true.
Right, Vinny's edging.
Oh, somebody's edging.
Linear cycle.
Hinge, fold, cup of feel. Linear cycle, nobody, one away. All right. Spin chain through. Spin chain through. I like chains. I like Mr. 50 Shades of what the? Roll away with a half sachet. I am probably the only drag queen in this city that does not watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Do I hear a bingo? No. Do paso.
Uh-oh. You are muted. You are muted, Miss Horizon. Just unclick mute.
So
there we go.
I think you muted somebody and then it muted me as well.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good.
Do paso.
Exit full screen at time minute. It's because I went to another screen to try and sort this out. Here we go. All right, do paso and then teacup chain. Teacup chain. Do I hear people screaming? It's getting close to Halloween. No trick-or-treating, I don't think. We're back into second wave lockdown, so please stay safe, each and every one of you. We're going to go to the next call. We want a full outside square. California twirl. Dude. Where to park my car?
Okay, let's keep going.
Box the gnat.
Box the good gnat.
The gnat.
Come on, has anybody got it? We have to be getting close.
Partner trade. Partner trade. It's always a good idea to trade up. Actually, my partner's looking at a new car, so he's about to.
Bingo.
Oh, we have a bingo. Who was that? Speak up for us again.
Mike,
Hello, Mike. Where are you from?
Philadelphia.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Philadelphia's won. Yay from Mike. Well,
What's
Mike,
your card number, please?
yeah.
29.
29.
Sorry?
29.
Thank you. View card. There we
Look
go.
at there. That is
Hey,
a.
you were one away for a full card. You should
Yeah.
get two.
Well, congratulations, Mike. If you'll email me at info@veernorth.ca, your mailing address and name, and I'll get this rag out to you. I shouldn't
Thank
call it a
you.
rag. That sounds bad. It's better than a rag. So I
Awesome.
think that's all the time we had for bingo, unfortunately, tonight, because we have to move along. So everybody, let's do a big round of applause for Miss Horizon. Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Horizon. And it was always good to see you. And I think we'll keep going with the night to keep things on track.
Enjoy the rest of your night, folks. Thank you so much. Please go to diversityinthecapital.tv on Facebook. And we've been seeing people from coast to coast to coast. There's lots of videos there. There's lots of entertainment there to keep you occupied. And it's lots of community information. If you have a story that you want to see on the channel, please email me at andre@diversityinthecapital.tv, and it'll be my pleasure to feature you. Thank you all. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Joel and JM. I love you both very much, and thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, Miss Horizon.
My pleasure.
Bye.
All right. Well, obviously, I still have quite a few rags. I keep calling them rags. They're not really rags, but sweat towels to give away. So what we will do is we will, while this next video is playing, I'll come up with a way to give those away. So obviously, the main reason we're here tonight is to celebrate the Ottawa Date Square's 25th anniversary. Obviously, over the years, we've had so much fun. We've had a great time enjoying all the different callers that we've had, and we've made so many great memories. So with that being said, if Jean-Marc is ready, I think it's time for us to go down memory lane.
Because JM and I moved to Ottawa from Toronto, and there was no square dancing, believe it or not, like none. So there were a few names that people had kept in a list of folks that might be interested should someone come at some point in the future who might want to start a group. And for the first, I think, year or year and a half, we danced with 7 people and a ghost. We had a tiny little group, but it was a lot of fun. It was a really good social group, and it was nice to be able to continue in Ottawa after moving from Toronto. You know, we all pitched in ideas about what the name ought to be. And over, I think, a series of weeks, we kind of had a bit of a process of elimination, and Date Squares ended up being the name that was chosen. Partly because it was easy to be bilingual, Careo Dat, Ottawa Date Squares. And also because sort of the play on the name with the dessert. And we always serve date squares at our fly-ins and events. One of the other interesting things that we were able to do that was a first for the date squares and a first for square dancing was to have square dancing included as an international event at the first Out Games in 2006 in Montreal. And so we had about 75 or 80 dancers from across North America that came to join us. And we had a couple of callers that flew in to call for us. And we had a non-competitive event during the Out Games. So everyone who attended earned an Out Games medal. Really cool, and being part of introducing it through the Out Games and helping them organize it and broaden their perspectives to think square dancing was really an interesting activity.
The Date Squares started their existence in an upstairs room at the Algo, which was a lesbian and gay community center in Ottawa, on Lisgar Street, if I recall. We put out some ads in papers and got some people that showed up. Had a really fun intro night. It was mostly women that first night, which was amazing. We danced and had a great time. They came back for subsequent weeks. We had classes for several weeks, maybe 3 weeks to a month. And then softball season started and we mostly just had guys left, which unfortunately wasn't enough to make a square. But we managed to get some extra dancers in over the next few months, and most nights we were able to make squares, though it wasn't always with the same number of leads and follows. And so some nights we needed leads, some nights we needed follows. And you know, it's not a good thing when you're learning to square dance to switch roles. But because we had so many issues with this, we decided to choose one of our dancers to sacrifice. We'll call him Wendell. So Wendell would show up every week and we would tell him what he was dancing, depending on whether we needed a lead or we needed a follow. So poor Wendell, it took him a long time to learn how to square dance, unfortunately. He had to learn both at the same time, unlike the rest of us that were sticking to a single role. And so it took him a while, but on the plus side, he became ambidextrous or bidantual long before any of the rest of us did. And I think in the long run, it made him a better dancer than the rest of us. Though for those first few years, he struggled a little bit and we loved him for it. And that was the story that I have about the Date Squares. That we had never danced to a live caller before you dropped the needle on the record?
I did not. I had no idea. Up until that point, you'd only dance to tapes, huh?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Wow.
Yes,
and at the time, tapes.
Mm-hmm.
No MP3 or anything else.
One of the dances that we did a tour. And one of the stops on our tour was the Parliament building. So how did that go? Tell me what you remember about that.
Do you know? And I don't think it wasn't a fun badge tour type thing. It was just a city tour. Mm-hmm. And Ottawa, the seat of government, the opportunity to be able to see Parliament building, quite the thing. So I remember that we went through several different areas. One of them was to get to the actual floor of Parliament. And at the time, there was somebody who I believe somebody knew who was somebody who knew who was a guard who was working that day at that time. And I don't know whether it was acceptable to allow people onto the Parliament floor, or it wasn't, huh? Okay, so it was not. We were not supposed to be on the Parliament floor, and she put down the rope so we could go in. And as we got there onto the middle of the Parliament floor, literally sitting there, standing right in between where anybody would toe the line with whatever was going to happen, somebody at some point said, well, we should dance. And my thought was, well, of course we should dance. And I believe it was your, Mark, I believe it was your cousin who was there. And we decided that the only thing that was appropriate to do was going to be to dance to the Canadian national anthem. And while the calls can be in English, but of course the lyrics need to be in both English and Spanish. And so, English and Spanish, listen to me, English and French. And so, when it came to the lyrics part, I sang in English while she sang in French.
Mm-hmm. It was
appropriate the thing to do.
It was something to behold, that's for sure.
It was something else, and I think there's even photo. I think you sent me a photo of that. And I believe what the guards was going to do was that if anybody queried her, she was going to say, well, they were dancing to the national anthem. What could I possibly do?
The perfect excuse.
Absolutely.
Very nice. And it was to my knowledge, we are the only ones to ever have danced on the floor of the House of Commons. To this day.
I think it was 2 squares.
We had 2 full squares.
2 full squares dancing the national anthem on the floor of Parliament. Pretty neat.
Hi, I'm Guy Brassard, and I joined the Date Squares in 1998, 3 years after it was founded. It was my first experience square dancing, and I've enjoyed it ever since for the last 20 years, both with the gay clubs, the Date Squares and other gay clubs, and also with some straight square dance clubs. Our Date Squares prepared me to go to fly-ins and eventually to conventions. We had our own fly-ins here in 2003 and 2005, so that was a lot of fun. Then I started going to the IHSEC conventions, and that was a lot of fun. And in 2012, I was quite accidentally chosen as the Honky Tonk Queen, and so that was the first time an Ottawa Date Squares member had become part of that august group, and that's been a lot of fun too. In 2008, the club had to fold for a few years because we just didn't have enough members. Some of us kept dancing with other clubs, and in 2012, Richard Charman restarted the club, and it's been going ever since. And I've had a lot of fun all past 21 or 22 years, and really enjoyed both the dancing and the companionship of the friends I've made over the years.
Happy anniversary, Ottawa Date Squares. I've been dancing with them for about 18 years. Met some wonderful people. When I was learning, there was 2 guys, and we would start on a square, and all of a sudden, I thought one was coming at me, but it was the other one. Wow, where am I going now? What did I do wrong? These guys used to switch side all the time. Now, let's go ahead about 10-15 years, and here I am with my partner in another square at a neo-Sarda dance and doing the same thing. You should have seen the look on the caller. Didn't know what in the world was going on because we were switching right and left, even switching from one square to another.
Hi, happy 25th anniversary to the Ottawa Date Square. My name is Jules Crown, and at the beginning of the square dancing, I've learned the ladies' position. and I was always going the wrong way. And Larry would say to me, Jules, not this way, the other way. And then after that, I've learned with time to be able to, like Roger said, to switch side. The ladies' side, the men's side, and all of that. And that made a lot of fun.
Hi, my name is Richard Sharman. When I started dancing with the Date Squares in 2005, we were dancing 2 nights a week. But pretty soon that was one night, and then we were struggling to get a square, and then we had to go dormant. A few years later, I started doing a bit of calling, and in the summer had some people dancing in the basement, and wondered if it would be possible to get a gay square dancing group going again. Not necessarily the Date Squares, but something. So put all sorts of ads and flyers all over the place, and we did actually get 8 people the first week. By the 3rd week, 2 of them said that was very nice, but they were going to go and do line dancing, which left us with 6. And 1 regular person couldn't make it that night, which was 5, but we did get 1 extra person. So we had 6. So we did a bit of 2-couple stuff, and I think some kind of weird triangle dancing. And I thought, this is it. The new guy is never going to see him again. But he did come back and kept going. In fact, became president after a while. So 2 of the people that had danced in the summer, we begged them, could they possibly come for a couple of months, just keep us going, and in January we'll try and get some more people, and they did. And even after we were going again, they stayed with us because they had a great time. In January, we had one final effort, put ads all over the place, and just by luck, one of them was in the free newspaper, and someone who was having a birthday bash with about 7 other people decided to give it a try. So they all came over, and we had over 2 squares the first night. A few dropped out after that, but many of them kept going for a long time. So finally, things got better.
Well, there you go. There's our walk down memory lane. I hope you enjoyed that. I saw all kinds of comments and chats coming up and down that Vinny was at the Montreal Out Games, and a few other people have over the years really enjoyed being with the Date Squares. So thanks for them. Larry, I just want to have you come on cam for just a second. And, you know, and I personally want to thank you for obviously being one of the founders of our club, and say personal thank you to you, and hope to see you maybe next year for our Veer North. If not, obviously you'll come to the convention in 2023. So if you want to say hello for just a couple words, that'd be lovely.
Hopefully both, but thanks go to everyone who's been involved in the club over the years. This has really been a group effort. And a lot of people put in a lot of work to make it happen. So I'm happy that JM and I were able to kick it off, but really, really happy that now is the 25th anniversary and the club is still going. So good work, everyone.
Thank you so much. Obviously, now I want to bring on cam my love, Jean-Marc. Babe, I don't want to get choked up, but here goes. You're always so supportive of me. I always ask so much of you, and you always come through. For tonight, obviously, you've done all of these videos, you've done all of the social media, you've done all the websites, and you've taken on the task of being our social butterfly for the convention coming up in 2023. So if you want to come on cam for a second and say hello, I want to say thank you for all that you've done for me, and thank you for what you've done for the Ottawa Date Squares.
Well, I'm here and you're very welcome. I have to say that the work designing that video, getting in touch with old friends, old alumni, talking to dancers and people that I haven't seen in a long time, and looking at some of these really old photos and videos and all the footage, it really warmed my heart to spend the time on that. It was a walk down memory lane every day for probably the last 3 weeks, I guess. It's more a labor of love than anything else, but it was really, really nice to see how much we have accomplished and how much fun we've had over the years. And I know that we have several of our club dancers, alumni and current dancers with us tonight. And I want to thank every one of you for all the time that you've given. I thank you for coming out every night, even though some nights the weather was bad or the caller was having a bad night or whatever. Everybody still managed to always make the best of it. And everyone's always really had a really fun time. So thank you to everybody.
Thanks, babe. I really appreciate that. Obviously, I do want to thank our current Ottawa Date Squares board. Bill is on tonight. He is our secretary, been so for quite a few years. Guy was our treasurer for many years. Jacqueline, or also known as Kits, she's our current treasurer, and then Chris is our membership coordinator. We have such a wonderful team, and I appreciate that. Obviously, I try to be the true social person and try to keep activities going to not only have to learn every night, but have a little fun along the way as well. So thanks to the full team, that's for sure. Obviously, I don't know if anybody got to see the website for Veer North next year. We had a change that happened in the last couple of days that I'm very excited to announce. Obviously, the first excitement was our theme for next year for September the 16th through the 19th, 2021 for Veer North to the Capital. Obviously was the O Canada best red and white that you can come up with, but also I'm excited to say that we've had a caller change, and Tim Crawford is now going to be our second caller for next year. So Tim will actually be calling in Toronto for their flying in May, and then they were gracious enough to say that it's okay that we could have him in September ourselves. So we'll get to see him twice, and I'm very excited about that. So Tim Crawford has joined Darren Gallina as our two callers for next September. So with that being said, I'm very excited to get Darren on now.
What happened?
Oh.
There we go.
We can't hear you anymore, Daddy.
Sorry, we seem to have lost Joel.
I can see him. He's right there in the middle of my screen.
I'm still here.
We can hear him now.
Yeah, there we
Yes,
go.
I thank you. You muted everybody completely, including me. So thanks. I
did?
guess
I didn't think so.
or somebody did. That's I guess my cue to shut up. I don't know, but that's all right too. Well, Darren, I will let you take it from here. I want to thank you and Tom. Always, you're always willing to help out in any way you can, and I appreciate you. Doing tonight's event as well as next year's in-person fly-in, as it were.
Right.
As I mentioned, we do have on veernorth.ca. I have the tip jars for both Miss Horizon and Darren. So please do give generously to those tip jars, and we'll get that money to him. So I'm going to turn this over now to Darren, and he's going to teach us how to do some virtual square dancing.
If you're going to tip Horizon, can I just say for 2 seconds, please give it to the Canadian Cancer Society. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Joel. Thanks for having us. And wow, next year, while I'm going to miss Dawn, calling with Dawn again, what an opportunity to get to call with Tim Crawford. It's one of my favorites. So thank you all for joining us this evening or this afternoon or this morning, depending on where you're at, or maybe it's tomorrow morning. I don't know. We get when you have people from all over the world, it's hard to say thank you for coming tonight. But anyways, we're going to do a little square dancing here. If you've never done this, that's fine. We're kind of going to do a little basic tip here first to start things off with. Find a spot on the floor, get your partner if you've got one. If you're looking at your device, if you're facing your device, think of your device as the caller. So you'd square up and you're facing the caller. So that would make you couple number 3. There's going to be 2 people right in front of you. Then we call those 2 invisible people, we call them phantoms. So there's a phantom couple in front of you. So it's you and your partner and the opposite phantom couple. That's all we're working with. So it's important to point out that your corner is also your opposite person as well. Don't want to dwell too much on that, but your opposite is also your corner. So, and that's all we're going to work with in our little square. And we also have a second camera set up that we call camera B. If you want to see it from the back. However, whatever works for you. There's some folks that like to watch it from the back, and that's fine to follow along. So everybody face your partner, bow to the partner, bow to the phantom 2, couples up to the middle and back. Good. Find your phantom corner, do an Alaman left. Come back, find your partner, Dosado with your partner, back to back. Good. You're right back home. Everybody, let's have the ladies chain. Girls step in. Boys, you're going to courtesy turn a phantom. Girls, the phantom is turning you. Couples up to the middle and back. Your partner's directly across from you. Everybody star through. Good. Veer left or north if you prefer. Bend the line. Do a right and left through. Right pull by with the phantom. Courtesy turn your partner and you're right back home. Good. Something that we do from a squared set, I know you're familiar with it, grand square. If we say no couples face grand square, you're going to do the heads part of grand square. So no couples face grand square. Go 1, 2, 3. Turn 1, 2, 3. Turn 1, 2, 3. Turn 1, 2, 3. Reverse back up 2, 3. Turn 1, 2, 3. Turn 1, 2, 3. Turn 1, 2, 3. Home. Good deal. All right. Let's throw that to the music. We had fun picking out the music for the dance today. Since we have a zoo theme, all of our songs have some sort of animal connection. So let's try it. Here we go. Who let the frog out? Let's do a sound check. Can you hear the music? It's okay. You can hear the voice over the music. Give me a thumbs up. Good. You want more voice? Music seems a little loud to me. There we go. How's that? Let's go with that. Everybody good? Hear the music and the voice. We're good. Deb, I like your outfit. Bow to the partner. And the phantom 2. Find your phantom, Alaman left. Dosado with your partner. All join hands, circle to the left. All the men to the middle make a right hand star. Full turn, boys. Pass your partner by, Alaman left. And a right and left grand, it's a short one. Right pulled by, left with the phantom. Meet your partner here, promenade, short step home. All the couples up to the middle and you back right out. Ladies chain across, go girls. Star through. Do a right and left through, right full by with a phantom. Courtesy turn your partner. Flutter wheel, girl go across, boy go with the phantom. When you get there, good, star through. Pass through with the phantom. Partner trade with your partner. Look back in and you clap, clap, clap. We ought to be home. Good deal. All the couples go right and left through. Right pull by, courtesy turn. Veer left or north. Bend the line, reverse flutter wheel. Boy go across, pick up a phantom. Girl go with the phantom. Up to the middle and you come back out. Good. Star through right here. Let's try this. Pass the ocean. Pass through with a phantom. Face your partner. Step to a wave. Swing through. Go half by the right. Boys half left. Good. Swing through again. Got your partner by the right. Everybody single hinge. Girls, a U-turn back. And you clap, 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 and you ought to be home. Good deal. All the couples veer to the left. Chain down the line. Girl trade, boy courtesy turn. Up to the middle and you come back out. Pass the ocean. Pass through with partner. Face a phantom. Give them your right hand. Everybody's got a phantom by the right hand. Swing through. Half by the right. Boys half left. Spin the top. Half right. Girl go 3 and the boy move up. Recycle. Take them with you, boys. All the Michaels. Veer left or sweep a quarter and you ought to be home. All right. Everybody go right and left through. Flutter wheel, go girls. Sweep a quarter more and square through 2. 1, 2. Looking out. Cloverleaf. Turn away from your partner. Now you're facing your partner. Do a right and left through. Flutter wheel. Girl go across, pick up your partner. Sweep 1 quarter more. Back out and you ought to be home and you clap, clap, clap. Good. Couples up to the middle and you back right out. Touch 1 quarter. Step up, touch, hinge with the phantom. Good. Scoot back. Go, boys. Scoot back. Go, girls. Boy walk and the girl dodge. Partner trade, you look back in. Reverse flutter wheel, lefty boy. When you get there now, slide through. Back out and you clap, clap, clap. Last one, here we go. All the ladies chained across, go girls. Everybody star through. Pass the ocean right about here. Partner by the right now. Girls trade in the middle. Swing through by the right. Boy half left. Spin the top. Why not? When you get there, girls trade. Everybody got a phantom by the right hand. Do a right and left through. Pull by with a phantom. Courtesy turn your partner. Then pass through. Cloverleaf. Good. Star through, everybody. Go right and left through. Everybody veer left. Bend the line back out. Clap, clap, clap. Real short one. Here we go. All the couples make a left-hand star. Make it a full turn all the way around till you get back home. Girls, flutter wheel. Go, girls. Go with them, boys. Sweep 1 quarter more. Slide through. Back out and you bow to the partner. And the phantom 2, give yourself a nice hand. Hang right there. We're going to do a singing call. All right. Hang on just 1 second. I got no words.
Apparently he has to run upstairs for him. So I see, Roger, you've got a full set of 4 people there. That's fantastic. It makes it so much easier.
All right.
Hey, and everybody should know Darren's birthday's next week.
No.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Darren. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Thank you very much. Good deal. Okay. I don't want to say this song is like new, but it's new to me. So we're going to give it a whirl. Here we go. Let's get a volume check here. do just a quick adjustment. There we go. Hopefully you don't get an echo off of that, but we'll go. All right, we good with the volume?
Sounds good.
Good deal. All right, let's do it. Here we go. No couples face grand square. If I could talk to the animals, just imagine it, chatting with a chimp and chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting with the cheetah. What a neat achievement. Alamana left and weave the ring. Talk to the animals, learn all their languages, swing your partner promenade. I'd study elephant and eagle, buffalo and beagle, alligator, guinea pig, and flea. All right, all the couples make a left-hand star. Full turn, back out at home, flutter wheel, go girls. When you get there now, all 8 to the middle and you come on back. Slide through, square through, and you count me 3 now. Swing your partner there and promenade. If people ask me, can you speak rhinoceros? I say, of course there is. Can't you? All right, couples promenade and you go just halfway. Down the middle, go right and left through, and then flutter wheel, go girls. When you're there, slide through, square through. 3 hands again, swing your partner. Gotta keep that one any promenade. If people ask me, can you speak rhinoceros? I say, of course there is. No couples face grand square. If I could talk to the animals, just imagine it, chatting with a chimp and chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting with the cheetah. What a neat achievement. Alamana left and weave the ring. If we conferred with our furry friends, man to animal, swing your partner promenade. I'd study elephant and eagle, buffalo and beagle, alligator, guinea pig, and flea. All right, all the couples make a left-hand star. Full turn, back out at home. Girl, lead to a flutter wheel, go girls. When you're there, 8 to the middle and 8 come back. Slide through, square through. 3 hands you go, swing your partner promenade. They ask me, can I speak rhinoceros? I say, of course there is. Can't you? All right, the couples promenade and you go just halfway. Down the middle and then go right and left through. Flutter wheel, girl, go, pick 'em up, boys. When you get there now, slide through, square through. 3 hands you go, swing Dr. Doolittle right there. Keep that one any promenade. Ask me if I can speak rhinoceros. I say, of course there is. No couples face grand square. Talk to the animals, just imagine it, chatting with a chimp and chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting with a cheetah. What a neat achievement. Alamana left, weave the ring. If we conferred with our furry friends, man to animal, swing your partner promenade. If we could walk with the animals, talk with the animals, grunt and squeak, squawk with the animals, bow to the partner, and the corner too. Give yourself a nice hand. Oh yeah. Nice job, everybody.
Well, thank you for that, Darren. I appreciate that. It was quite fun. Get us all warmed up. I think we're all warmed up. Is everybody warmed up? So I guess what we're going to do is take a 3-4 minute break. And can everybody hear me? Okay, good. So what we're going to do is I have some trivia questions pertaining to 1995, the year that the Ottawa Date Squares began the club. So we're going to do some polls concerning 1995. So I'm going to launch a poll now. Give everybody about 30, 45 seconds to answer, and we'll have some fun trivia from 1995. Here we go. So in 1995, the first clone sheep was born. What was its name? Which of these quotes are famous from 1995?
Hey, Joel, you might want to read off the options for the people on YouTube. They can't see the polls.
Oh, that's true. So, 1995, what was the first clone sheep? What was its name? Polly, Dolly, Dory, or Wendell? Which of these quotes are famous from 1995? Houston, we have a problem, or promenade as it were, and next year. Houston, we have a problem. No soup for you. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit, or all of the above. What was the famous drink that was created by Starbucks in 1995? Was it the Frappuccino, vanilla latte, pumpkin spice latte, or chai latte? Now, I can tell some of you are already Googled it and answered just like that, because I see you're on your phones. That's not very
cheater,
nice. Cheater, pumpkin eaters. But it looks like we have about 33 of the 52 people have voted. Do we want to make our last couple answers to this? All right, I'm ready to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Share the results. So in 1995, as you can see, overwhelmingly, it was Dolly the sheep. Dolly the sheep was born in 1995. That was the first clone sheep. So I'm still looking for them to clone one of me so I can replace the parts that's gotten a bit older.
I think this thing's anonymous because whoever voted for Polly is probably feeling sheepish right now.
Oh, that was bad, but I liked it. Which of these quotes are famous from 1995? Houston, we have a problem, or promenade. No soup for you, the soup Nazi. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Now, for those younger people that's on the call, if you don't know what if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. I'm a little bit younger than some of these people, but I remember that. That was a huge court trial back then. O.J. Simpson. And the answer is all of the above. All three of these quotes were from 1995. Obviously, Houston, we have a problem was Michigan Control in Texas. And then Soup Nazi from Seinfeld. And then, of course, O.J. Simpson trial. What famous drink was created by Starbucks in 1995? Obviously, the answer is Frappuccino. I have to say, of all the drinks, I love Frappuccinos, but I get them to blend everything in it. So usually they'll blend just the coffee and the milk, and then they add the Cool Whip on top, and then the drizzle of the caramel. I want it all blended together. It's so much better. You should try that next time. So that's our first poll of tonight. I hope you enjoyed that a bit. Hey, Darren, how are you doing? Do you need a couple more minutes?
I'm good, man.
All right. Well, I think it's going to be time for you to take back over.
All right. We'll do a mainstream tip. That last tip was kind of a basic tip. We're going to do a full mainstream tip this time. Find a spot on the floor. Find a partner. Pick out a good phantom couple. You can use the same phantom couple you used last time. Here we go. Let's get a music check. Everybody hear the music okay? Oh, hey, Brian and Chern. Good to see you guys.
Sounds good.
All right. Here we go. Bow to the partner and the phantom too. Walk around the phantom. Seesaw your partner. Back to the phantom now, an element left. And a right and a left grand, short one, right pull by with the partner, left with the phantom meet partner here. Promenade, it's home you do. When you're home this time, everybody go right and left through. Put the lady in the lead, do a Dixie style, ocean wave, boys are in the middle. Good. Boys cross, run, go down yonder. Everybody single hinge. Walk and dodge, boy walk, girl dodge. Partner trade. Reverse, flutter wheel, go get your partner, boys. When you get there, pass through, and you partner trade, you look back in, clap, 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 you ought to be home. Good deal. Everybody go right and left through. Veer left this time. Chain down the line, girl trade, boy courtesy turn. Pass the ocean, pass through with partner, step to a wave. Swing through here. Spin the top, half right. Girl go 3, the boy move up. Spin the top again, half right. Boys go 3, girls move up. Boys run around your partner. Good. Bend the line. Pass through. Cloverleaf. Touch 1/4. Scoot back, boys. Boy, run around your partner here. Everybody go right and left through. Veer left, bend the line, pass through, partner trade, you look back in. Good deal, all right. Everybody pass the ocean. Real good. Recycle all the Michaels. Sweep a 1/4 more. And a right and a left through. Lady in the lead, do a Dixie style, ocean wave, boy in the middle. Boy cross run, go down yonder. Girls trade. Swing through right about here. Boy, run around your partner. And you wheel and deal. Sweep 1/4 more, back out, and we ought to be home. Good deal. Let's get fancy. Everybody do a half sachet. Go once and a half. Put the boy in front. Double pass through. Everybody face right. Boys run to the right around your partner. Boy trade in the middle. Swing through. Single hinge. All the girls, you turn back and you clap, clap, clap. Last one, here we go. All the couples half sachet, go once and a half. Double pass through. This time, boy, do a U-turn back. Dosado with partner. Make a mini wave. Just take your partner's right hand. Good. You've got a mini wave. Walk and dodge. Boy walk, girl dodge. Partner trade. Do the right and left through. Right pull by with a partner. Courtesy turn the phantom. Veer left. Chain down the line. Everybody veer left. Bend the line. Back out and you bow to the partner. And the phantom too. Give yourself a nice hand. Well done. Hang right there. We'll do a song.
So what was the animal connection with that song?
The animal connection with that song was, the name of the song is called The Baby Elephant Walk. So,
Dr.
Did he really not know that answer? He is a baby.
anyways, cool B. Okay. Just full disclosure, I'm like, I tried, you'll know what it means when I start playing the music. I tried the falsetto on this light. I am just too old to hit those falsetto notes anymore. When I was a kid, I could probably do it, but I cannot do it now. Anyways, here we go. Let's do it.
Need tighter underwear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all recognize this one by the Tokens. Circle left in the jungle, the mighty jungle. The lion sleeps tonight. All the men, star by the right. Jump in, boys. Full turn. Alameda left your phantom there. Weave the ring. Hush, my darling. Don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Couples promenade, it's halfway brown. past the ocean. Got a wave swing through. The boy run right. Half tag. Walk and dodge. Partner trade. Reverse flutter wheel. Go get your partner, boy. Keep that one promenade. Hush, my darling. Don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. Couples promenade. Halfway round, lead to the left, then wheel around. Boy back up, face in, good. Dixie style to an ocean wave, put the boys in the middle. Boy trade, left swing through. Boy cross fold, there's your partner, jump in her arms. Promenade, hush my darling, don't fear my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. Circle left. In the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Come on, the men, star right, full turn tonight. Alameda left, weave bring. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. All right, flutter wheel, girl, go. When you're there, past the ocean, swing through, spin the top, meet her, single hinge, scoot back, boy, scoot back, girl, swing, promenade. So hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. All the couples promenade. It's halfway round, past the ocean here. Swing through, boy run. Half tag, walk and dodge. Partner trade, reverse flutter wheel, go get 'em, boys. Keep your partner, promenade. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. Circle left. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. All right, the men, star right, full turn round. Alameda left and weave the ring. So hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. So hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. Give yourselves a hand. Nicely done. Good dancing, everybody.
Did you get out of the falsetto?
Where was the falsetto?
Yeah, not today.
Not today? Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You should have had Miss Horizon go to falsetto.
There
oh, that's
you go.
true, Miss Horizon. Why didn't you hit that? You should have. That is so true.
Oh.
So now I want everybody, I'm going to, if you can do grid view on your basically what I'm going to do is take a picture of everybody that's on tonight. So if you don't want your picture taken, you can turn off your cam for just a second, but we want to take a picture of everybody that's on tonight. So we only have 3 screens total. So what we're going to do is...
Actually, I have everyone in one screen here.
Oh, you do? Good for you. So I guess I'll count down and do like a 4, 3, 2, and then we'll count and take a quick picture. And
Yes,
then I'll
please.
do one more poll. So, all right. Has everybody got their best smile on? Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smile. All right. How did that go?
Looks amazing.
Thank you so much. So let's...
Amazing.
Amazing. So I do have one more quick poll, and then we'll have Darren do us one more tip. So let's do one more poll. Are we ready? Let's launch the poll. What world famous kitchen appliance was created in 1995? Was it a coffee maker, a food processor, a slow cooker, or George Foreman lean mean grilling machine? Or was it, moving on to the next one, was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame opened in what city in 95? Was it Los Angeles, California, Cleveland, Ohio, Charlotte, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee? And our final question is, what famous online merchandise company was introduced under the name Auction Web in 1995? Was it Amazon, eBay, Walmart, or AOL? So it looks like I'll give you a couple more minutes to do this, and then we'll have the answers here. All right, here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's share the results. So in 95, the kitchen appliance was the George Foreman Lean Mean Grilling Machine. I remember very well back in North Carolina, we had one in my household and we smoked up the whole house. So unfortunately, that lean machine did not stay in my house very long. So maybe we did something wrong, but it didn't do what it said it would do. But we had one anyway. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was a pretty easy one. That was Cleveland, Ohio in 95. And then obviously Auction Web should have been your cue to the answer there. It was eBay. I hope you enjoyed our little bit of 1995 trivia. And if Darren, if you're ready to go, we'll turn it back over to you.
Awesome. Thanks, Joel. Yeah, those were great questions. All of them. What a good idea for 1995. Cool deal. All right. Find a partner. We're going to do plus this time. You can use the same Phantom couple you used before. Find a spot on your floor in your living room, your dining room, your RV, your backyard, the rumpus room, wherever it is that you are. Let's get ready to dance. We'll do plus. All right. Now, I don't know if if the name of the song is politically correct, but it's an old-timey tune, so we'll go with it. It's called Crippled Chicken. So here we go. All right. We good with the volume?
That sounds good.
Here we go. Bow to the partner and the Phantom. 2 an element are left with a Phantom. All 8 spin the top. Half right. Girl star, the boy move forward. Spin it again. Half right. Boy star, the girl move up. Turn through with mother, brother. Alamana left with your Phantom there. And around a left grand. Meet a partner here, short trip home. When they get there good, all the ladies chain across. Go, girls. Head square through, go 2 1/2. 1 pull by with the Phantom, 2 with the Phantom, 3 2 1/2 with your partner, Lord. Do a linear cycle, hinge, girl fold, double pass through, peel it right. Boy walk and the girl dodge. Got a box, circulate, got your partner by the right. Follow your neighbor, boy cast, spread, let the girls in, you got to wave. Fan the top. Meet a partner, slide through, back away and you ought to be home. You clap, clap, clap. Good deal. Everybody go right or left through. Half sachet, put her on the other side. Forward, come back. Center part, load the boat. Go, pass through. Face away from your partner. Partner trade with a Phantom. Pass through with partner, you're facing out. Chase right. Go get the Phantom, boys. Box circulate. Everybody do a walk and dodge. Partner trade, you look back in. Slide through. Back away, and we ought to be home. Good deal. Up to the middle, and you back right out. Slide through. Touch 1/4 here. Scoot back. Go, boys. Boy fold. Girl turn through. Boys, courtesy turn your partner. Keep turning 1/4 more till the girls touch. Girl hinge, find me a diamond. Diamond circulate. Do a diamond circulate. Good. Girls cast off 3/4. Boys, courtesy turn your partner. And you ought to be home. That deal. All the heads lead to the right. Everybody reverse wheel around. Girl back up. Boy push. Reverse flutter with a lefty, boy. Send her Dixie style to an ocean wave. Take a peek, trade the wave, and roll. Girls are nose to nose. Double pass through. Girls, a U-turn back. Touch 1/4, check a wave. Fan the top, boy move up. Explode, and you ought to be home. Good deal. Touch 1/4 here. Follow your neighbor, boy cast. Spread, let the girls in, you got a wave. Explode the wave. Partner trade and roll to face a phantom. Good. Single circle to an ocean wave. Girls in the middle. Girls trade. Everybody single hinge. Girls, a U-turn back. And a right and a left through. What did we miss? Veer left. Bend the line. Pass through. Partner trade and we ought to be home. Last one. Here we go. Up to the middle and you back right out. Fan the top. Step to a wave first. Girl cast 3. Boy move up. Good. Explode and touch 1/4. Box circulate once. Single hinge. Fan the top. Girl 3/4. Boy move up. Swing through. Boy run around the girl. Bend the line. Back right out and you bow to the partner. And the phantom 2. Give yourself a nice hand. Good dancing. All right. Let's see if I can dance and do the singing call at the same time. Here we go. This will be familiar. From the Jungle Book. Here we go. Let's do it. Okay. All the ladies promenade. You go once inside the ring, I say. Back home and swing your partner there. Join up, hand circle now. Alamano left with the phantom, weave the ring. Off for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Swing partner promenade. I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that make the bare necessities of life. All the couples flutter wheel, girl go. Sweep 1/4 more. Veer left and then, girls in the middle cast off 3/4. Everybody find a diamond. Diamond circulate. Flip the diamond here. Fan the top. There she is, swinger boys. Any promenade. I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that make the bare necessities of life. All the couples flutter wheel. Let's do this one. Pass the ocean right about here. Girl trade. Single hinge. Follow your neighbor. Spread. Explode. Roll to face her. Swinger man. Gotta keep that one in promenade. I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that keep the bare necessities of life. All the ladies promenade. Inside the ring I say, swing your partner. Then you join a pants circle now. Find the phantom, Alamana left, and you weave the ring. Off for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Promenade, I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that make the bare necessities of life. Okay, everybody go right or left too. Veer left. Crossfire, girl trade extend, the boy follow that girl around. Follow your neighbor, boy. Stay on the ends, girls. Take a peek. Trade the wave again. Recycle all the Michaels. Partner in front. Swing her. Any promenade. I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that make the bare necessities of life. All the couples lead to the left. And you wheel around. Back up, boys. Half sachet. Pass through. Chase right. Girl chase the boy. Catch the boy. Single hinge. Boys trade. Swing through. Jump in her arms, guys. Any promenade. Off for the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that keep the bare necessities of life. Here we go. All the boys promenade inside there, fellas. Back home, give your partner a bear hug. Join your hands, circle left to go moving round the land. Alimento left and your weasel ring. Off for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that keep the bare necessities of life. Bow to the partner, hold the corner two, give yourself a nice hand. We're through. Nicely done, everybody. Again, thanks for having us. It's been fun. What a cool virtual fly-in. Thanks, Joel.
Well, it's mostly Jean-Marc doing all the visual cues, but Darren, thank you, and Tom, so much for your support. Thank you for all that you've done. Everybody, please remember to tip these guys. If you'll jump out to veernorth.ca, there is a tip jar there, so please do give generously. So again, Darren, thank you so much. We're looking forward to seeing you next September in person. No more of this virtual stuff.
That's right. Sorry, we're looking forward to being there.
And thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Again, I want to thank Miss Horizon Andre for joining us doing the bingo. Also, I want to thank the Toronto Tarts again for showing up tonight doing our theme for next year as well. Always remember to visit our veernorth.ca website for updates for our fly-in next year. For those who have not registered yet, the 50% subsidy from All Join Hands Canada is still available. So if I think I have about 7 or 8 slots left of the 50% subsidy. So right now the rate is $95 through February, I believe, something like that. And you only pay half of that because All Join Hands Canada is subsidizing that. So if you want to be one of those 7 slots left for that, go ahead and register it fairly soon. And we'll see you next September here in Ottawa. Also, make sure you visit Ottawa2023.com. Ottawa2023.com is the website of the 40th annual IAGSDC convention happening here in Ottawa as well. I want to thank everybody. We've had a great number tonight. I think in the top numbers, we had 70-some people attend, so that's amazing. Thanks to all of you for coming. Thanks for joining the square dancing. I hope you enjoyed the few hours to entertain us a bit while we stay home and stay safe. And I'll leave the lines on so you can say hello to your peeps if you'd like to for a bit. But we appreciate it. We hope to see you next year. And stay safe. Yellow Rocks. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Good times.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Darren and Tom.
Thanks,
Ann. Thanks to Joel and Jean-Marc. Great job.
Nicely
folks.
done. Nicely done. Good
I
to
hope
see
everybody
Pam
had
and
a good
Barry.
time.
Hi, Pam and Barry.
Hi, Darren and Tom. Thanks for the great calling. Even though we danced this afternoon for a while at a challenge Zoom dance, so we got our dancing in for the day. We're